And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Alex Wood.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch to contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work at all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Missed with a changeup, and away we go here in Oakland. Just missed. On its way to the corner, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The pitch. That one inside, and the count is 3-1. On the ground right side, Geloff. In plenty of time. First, 1 up, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
The third baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat, you know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Man at first, 1 away. Ball 1 there. And there's the strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
That one the other way. There's one. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Trevor Story. And that one is lifted in the air. Should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in the East Bay, getting the nod in this one, Tanner Houck. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, you know, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Foul ball there. And a pitch. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. That's in there. It's 0-1. Butler gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Next offering is outside. One-two now. Got him. And there's one down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
This is J.J. Bleday. And that's outside. Ball one. Houck over to first. Butler back on a dive. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The 2-1. That one fouled off.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. The A's strand one, scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, now batting Tristan Casas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bounce to the right, and foul ball. Wood, a 6'4" lefty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. To the right side. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second. And now, Masataka Yoshida, one of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. High fly ball down the left field line. Brown pulls it in on the run.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Wilyer.
2 outs, base is empty.
Abreu.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
No play, that's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tapped softly on the ground. And the inning is over. And the Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Oakland, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Hout back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That one missed. Off the mark there, and now 3-0. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The Athletics.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Strike two.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
That's out to center field. Duran makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting it, the third baseman, Matt.
Here's the third baseman. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That's to third. Devers throws on to first, and that's the inning. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in the East Bay, digging in, Cedane Rafaela.
Cedane Rafaela.
As the lefty gets to work. Outside. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. In there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Bounced out to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
To first, Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, and we are still scoreless. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Yeah, the right hander back to work. Ground ball. Casas takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And there's a foul ball. And that's That's in the dirt. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Off the batter's eye and gone. A gigantic blast. And the A's jump in front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base is empty, one away. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
A's leading by a run here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. First strike goes to Oakland. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Wood back to work. Out towards right center field. Bleday makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high chopper. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Line and a base hit into right. Casas rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And here it comes. Line drive, could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Wong on at second with 2 down. On the ground to the left. Wilson tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. So digging in, Zach Geloff.
The second baseman, Zach Geloff.
And a pitch. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No strike.
Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped. O'Neill makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth.
So here's Brown at the plate. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the third baseman, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
At the belt and fires. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. That one a little bit high. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 1. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. The wide to kick the pitch. Duran, in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That one is absolutely belted, and it hits the base of the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Duran, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here is Devers.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. And down on strikes, and 2 away now. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. This to third, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and Story is out. And that is the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they still lead it 3-1. Digging in for Oakland, Jacob Wilson. First time up, he grounded to third.
Wilson.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
To third. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lawrence Butler, the next to hit.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty. And 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. So he just clears the wall. It's 3-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker. And the slider catches the zone. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next one misses. 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first with one gone. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, J.J. Bleday. That's in there. That's strike one. Righty delivers. In there at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And misses inside. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the righty deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. Just off the outside part of the plate. Rooker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 2. Well, one-run game, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third base line. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Alex Wood won't go any further. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. On to pitch now for Oakland, Ross Stripling.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Masataka Yoshida. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a strike. 2-1 now. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Alexander appears to be getting loose. Otanez, the right-hander, also getting loose. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 1-2. Misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. And a curve misses outside.
1-1.
In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for the Red Sox, Cedane Rafaela.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. In there at the knees. And that's strike 2. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 2. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Chris Martin getting ready to go. Sims getting cranked up as well. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. And he hits a ground ball right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth.
And here is Seth Brown. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down 3-2. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. 1 for 3.
Jarren Duran.
You know why Stripling has such a high arm slot? Well, he broke his leg in high school and couldn't play infield, so he was forced to adjust his throwing motion because of the cast on his leg. He changed his position, and he never looked back. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And there's a ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
O'Neill, the next to hit, takes ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And that's outside.
2-1.
Fought off foul. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And ball one. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. And now it's going to be Trevor Story. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two on, one out. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swung on, belted. That one hops against the fence. One runs in, around third. In to score from first. It's 5-2. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Scott Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
One down, runner at third. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner on at third, one gone. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he deals. Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Yoshida, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst,
swing and a slow roller. Geloff quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two outs.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. And that's down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 6 and the A's 2. Here's the third baseman.
For the A's, the third baseman, Matt Schumann.
Houck back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. Jacob Wilson will hit next.
The shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And now the count is even. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Athletics down by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th. The 1-2. fights it off. You'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and 1-1. And another ball. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. One left for Oakland. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otanez.
Michel Otanez.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
The catcher.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Kicks and deals. And strike one to the catcher.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cedane Rafaela.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Otanez, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. One down, base is empty. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. On the ground, out to short. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the A's 2. Chris Martin on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
J.J. Bleday digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In the air, left field. O'Neill sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weiser up and loosening in the pen. And a pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got it by him for the K.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Geloff in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. 2 outs. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now it's Devers at the plate. That's down and in. And the right-hander deals. Up and in, and now 2-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Not even close there. And it's 3-0. Strike one.
3-1.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That one catches the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that's the 3rd out. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's 7-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And now Tyler Soderstrom.
The first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Martin back to work. High chopper to third. Devers fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Seth Brown.
Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Down to third baseman. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. That's to third. Devers whips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So it's their last chance in this one. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Here come the rally caps. It's late, but it's far from over.
Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. The A's down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Martin is just 1 strike away. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Story settles under this one. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston